Welcome to Retirement Ramblings. I'm Scott, and today is day 123 on my countdown to retirement. So I hope your day went well today and you're enjoying your Labor Day holiday. Today I got to sleep in, which is unusual for me, so I'm super happy about that. Then we got up and took my wife out to Longhorns for lunch. She had the Wild West shrimp and a French onion soup, and I had chicken tenders along with a loaded baked potato and a side salad. And neither of us finished our meal, so she brought home about half the shrimp, and I brought home about a third of the chicken tenders. So that was that. Then FedEx tried to deliver a package to my son and daughter-in-law in Raleigh that I had ordered for them. Unfortunately, their mailroom is closed along with their main office until Tuesday. And apparently FedEx doesn't actually attempt to deliver directly to the apartment. They only deliver to the main mailbox section within the apartment complex. So they basically sent me a notice saying it was undeliverable today, and they'll try to deliver it on the next business day, which I hope means Tuesday, so that it doesn't cause my son to have to go pick it up at some FedEx office. Time will tell. Then I worked most of the day on piecing together a video from our trip to Bergen, Norway. And this time I used Audacity to do some voiceover components to layer into the video to be able to describe what it is that people are looking at, which I hadn't done before, so I wanted to try that out. And then I posted that, and I'll leave a link in the description box in case you're interested in watching it. Then I watched a video by Joe Kuhn entitled 14 Timeless Money Quotes for Smarter Retirement Investing. I'll also leave the link to Joe's video in the description box as well. But in that, he used a term called the investment quilt, which was a term that I hadn't heard before. So, I looked it up, and basically, it's a ranking by year of the performance of various indexes that folks use to create a diversified portfolio. And the point of the quilt is to show you that if you invest in any one thing, it never stays at the top of the list. Things move around. And so, it's basically to reinforce building a diversified portfolio. And so I downloaded specifically the Callan periodic table, which they rank large cap equity, which is the S&P 500, small cap equity, which is the Russell 2000, developed countries ex-US equity, which is the MSCI World ex-US index, then the emerging market equity index, which is the MSCI emerging markets, then US fixed income, which is Bloomberg US aggregate bond index, and then the high yield, which is the Bloomberg high yield bond index, and then global ex-US fixed income, which is the Bloomberg global aggregate ex-US bond index, then real estate, which is the FTSE EPRA Nareit developed REIT index, and then cash equivalent, which is the 90-day T-bill. And so I manually entered the values that were in that Callan periodic table for the years 2005 up to 2024. And then I looked at the averages and the median values over the 19-year time horizon, color-coded it for me so that I'd be able to see, for each one of them, what was the top ranking one, if you look over the entire period, what was in second place, what was in third place, etc. What was the overall loser. Anyway, I just, for my own knowledge, wanted to know how that ranked out. And then we ended up having leftovers for dinner. So my wife had the chicken and shrimp that we had at Longhorn for lunch as her dinner. And then I had the beef with broccoli that I made yesterday that we had as leftovers for my dinner. And then my wife updated, since it's the end of the month and the numbers aren't going to change, she updated our net worth spreadsheet for the month of August, as well as our expense spreadsheet for the month, gave that to me so that tomorrow I'll be able to go into Bolden, update all the numbers there so that I've got the most up-to-date expense numbers in my detailed budgeter components of Bolden. And then for the net worth thing, just to be able to track that I've got every account updated with the appropriate balances, and so Bolden can forecast with the with my assumptions whether that's going to make any differences moving forward for us. I mean, it shouldn't do anything but go up because August for us was a decent month, so it was up over July. So I'm expecting only good things. Anyway, that's my update for today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below or drop me an email at myretirementramblings@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a great Labor Day tomorrow. And until we talk again, take care.